Renault has been busy reinventing itself lately, and this time it's aiming high. This is the Renault Rafale E-Tech, the brand's new flagship hybrid SUV. A car that combines style, performance, and sustainability, all wrapped in a design that looks straight out of a concept car. Today, we're diving deep into everything you need to know about the Rafale, its design, hybrid powertrains, driving experience, and whether it's worth your money. At first glance, the Renault Rafale doesn't look like your typical family SUV. It's bold, sculpted, and aerodynamic, more like a luxury fastback crossover than a traditional hybrid. Renault calls it a coupe-SUV, and that's exactly what it feels like. You've got a sleek roofline, a wide stance, and that new Renault emblem proudly sitting at the center of a futuristic grille. The headlights use Renault's latest signature LED pattern, while the rear features a full-width light bar that gives it a premium electric vibe. This car rides on massive 20-inch alloys, with muscular arches and a floating rear spoiler that makes it look ready to take on the Autobahn, or at least the Instagram feed. But what really stands out is the attention to detail. Tiny aerodynamic fins, sharp creases, and even active shutters to improve efficiency. It's the kind of SUV that turns heads not because it's flashy, but because it looks different. Step inside the Rafale, and you're greeted by an interior that feels premium and intelligent at the same time. The design language is pure Renault. Clean lines, sustainable materials, and tech everywhere. The centerpiece is Renault's open-air cockpit, two screens forming an L shape, a 12.3-inch driver display, and a 12-inch central touchscreen powered by Google Automotive. That means you get Google Maps, Assistant, Spotify, and Play Store apps natively. No phone connection needed. And if you prefer, it still supports Apple CarPlay and Android Auto wirelessly. There's even a built-in voice assistant and over-the-air updates to keep everything current. The cabin materials are eco-friendly, using recycled fabrics and Alcantara-like upholstery. Soft touch surfaces everywhere, a minimalist center console, and a flat-bottom steering wheel give it a sporty vibe. One of the coolest features is the Solar Bay panoramic roof. It tints electronically at the press of a button, letting you control how much light enters the cabin. Space-wise, it's generous. You get plenty of room in the back, great visibility, and around 530 liters of boot space. Impressive for a coupe-style SUV. The Rafale is available in two main versions, E-Tech Full Hybrid 200 and E-Tech 4R4 Plug-in Hybrid 300. The first one uses a 1.2-liter 3-cylinder turbo engine paired with an electric motor for a combined output of 200 horsepower. It's the same hybrid system you'll find in the Austral and Captur, but tuned for more refinement. The 200 horsepower version is front-wheel drive, and thanks to the small hybrid battery, about 2 kWh, it can drive on electric power up to 80% of the time in the city, according to Renault. But if you want more punch, the E-Tech 300 is where things get exciting. This one adds a second electric motor on the rear axle, giving it all-wheel drive and a total output of 300 horsepower. It's powered by a larger 22 kWh battery, giving you up to 100 kilometers, 62 miles of pure electric range. That's more than most plug-in hybrids today. Acceleration: around 6.4 seconds from 0 to 100 km/h. The standard hybrid does it in about 8.9 seconds. Still respectable for a family SUV. And thanks to the 4Control Advanced system, which turns the rear wheels up to 5 degrees, the Rafale feels agile in tight turns and incredibly stable on highways. Renault claims the Rafale E-Tech 300 can achieve up to 1 liter per 100 kilometers in combined mode when you keep the battery topped up. And even when it's empty, it remains impressively efficient thanks to smart energy management and regenerative braking. Charging the plug-in version from 0 to 100% takes about 2.5 hours on a home wall box, $7.4 kilometers, and because it's still a hybrid, even if you forget to plug it in, it works perfectly fine. No range anxiety, no problem. Pricing hasn't been finalized for all markets yet, but in Europe the Rafale starts around $45,000 for the Hybrid 200 and goes up to around $55,000, $60,000 for the top plug-in Hybrid $300. That puts it right between rivals like the Peugeot 408 Hybrid, Cupra Formentor, and the Toyota RAV4 Hybrid, but with a lot more French flair and a higher tech interior. It's also one of the few hybrids that feels luxurious without being overcomplicated, something Renault has really nailed here. The Renault Rafale E-Tech is more than just another hybrid SUV. It's a statement. Proof that Renault can build something sophisticated, powerful, and sustainable without losing its sense of style. It's comfortable, loaded with technology, surprisingly efficient, and most importantly, it feels fresh. Well, it's not the fastest SUV, and it's not the cheapest. But if you want something different, with personality, innovation, and that unmistakable French charm, the Rafale E-Tech is one of the most exciting hybrids coming in 2026. So, what do you think of the Renault Rafale E-Tech 2026? Would you pick it over something like the Peugeot 408 or the RAV4 Hybrid? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more in-depth reviews of the latest electric and hybrid cars.